3, 2, 1.
All right, here we are. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
And the year was 1985, baby.
All right, and we are here, everybody. What's everybody up to tonight? Hope everybody's enjoying themselves. I got the wrong thing going here. So anyways, yeah, welcome to End Year's 1985, everybody.
What up?
Here we are this evening. Yeah, so I'm just going to pull that window out.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're good, yeah.
Here we are, everybody. Yeah, so how's it going?
Yeah, got a bit of music in the mix.
So you're getting some music over there?
Yeah.
All right, let's cut that music. There we go. Okay, now we're laughing.
We're live.
We're live here.
We're back.
Anything can happen in a live environment.
Yeah, we're actually live.
And we are actually live.
Usually, I'll say that.
So cheers,
pretty
Ryan,
much
to
on every,
our-
damn.
This is technically our second stream, but last one was kind of just a
Pretty much a test run.
just a test run to see if it works or not. But here we are this evening.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I see we got somebody just showing up. What do we got going on here?
Oh, I got
We got a promotional
That was
first-time chat going on here.
Okay, yeah.
Of course we
Promotional.
do.
Of course we got someone trying to promote us. Some shit.
Thanks, everybody. But anyways, don't worry about that.
Not real.
Don't worry about that. But anyways,
Hopefully everyone's been good over the Halloween season here. We got one more final episode of our Halloween series here, and
yeah, this is it.
yeah,
So we're doing we're going to get into some films here this evening.
some films.
So we're going to do some films.
Yeah.
So first off, I don't know if anybody can see this, but check it out.
Check it out.
Repping some merch, boys and
We
girls.
got
Wish we
the
had a guy on the other
merch.
end who could zoom into my boob here, but
Yeah.
Sorry.
Budget's low here, except for the shirts. The shirts are pretty.
shirts are
fucking tight.
wicked, yeah.
Just low on the crew.
There's only us. You're looking at them.
You're looking
literally
at the crew.
I'm literally live mixing it here as we're going along here. So
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
A whole lot of new stuff with the we got Twitch stream going on here now tonight. So
Yeah.
a little early look at the pod if anyone's anyone has a chance, I guess, to get a early look and listen now at the pod. I guess a couple days early. Then yeah, kind of neat. First time ever doing a live stream here. Well, second, I guess technically, but yeah, like I said,
yeah,
first one
no,
was just a test. But
Yeah.
here we are.
no, man, this is laugh. Should be good. Should be a good time.
We got we got this merch here now, Sammy. Tell us a little bit about this.
So, Mr. Ryan Snell, we got a. You've probably noticed if anybody who clicks on our link tree recently has clicked on it more than once or has been paying attention to the link tree. We actually got it set up now, so you can actually purchase some merch. So we got a little Shopify store going. There is some stuff live, but directly after the feed this evening, or the live stream here, we are going to turn on the Christmas
We have a little
special. So I got a couple. We got a couple shirts on the design there. So they're going to be limited drops. They're going to be a laugh. It's I think they come in. What did I pick it in? I got it in 3 different colors. So it's red, white, and black.
Perfect.
Christmas themed,
Perfect.
I believe, is what we got going on. If not, we're going to change it to that. We got some other stuff looking at anyway. But yeah, so it's going to be that. I'm hoping that I can get a beanie going. Is what I'm kind of hoping to get a beanie going.
Keep your head warm. for
Keep your
Christmas.
head warm. A toque for our
For
French
maple
Canadians.
syrup friends.
What do the people down south call this? Whatever. A hat?
Beanies, yeah,
Beanies? But anyway, yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing. Look out for that because that is going to be a thing. Probably, like I said, hopefully the next week. Hopefully I'll have time to sit down with that. But yeah, so directly after this live stream, there is going to be some merch, limited merch available. Also, I believe what we're going to do after we do, say our hour-ish, we're going to plug in the game. We're going to do a game stream.
Do a little throwback. Retro gaming.
Little retro game things out here tonight. So yeah, so again, thanks everybody for following along and enjoying us.
Shout out to all the Insta followers, all the Facebook followers and stuff. Fucking, you guys rock.
Yeah, you sure do, because it has been super fun watching stuff like growing and gaining traction and gaining followers and stuff. Like it is, super, super nice to see. Super, super good. So Ryan, on that note.
On the note.
So we're going to get into some films here this evening. So
All right, let's get into it. Some blood and guts.
what, some blood and guts. So what exactly have you, my friend, been watching?
Oh, geez. Well, a little bit of everything. Always the go-tos. But I think the go-to for me definitely a little bit of Jason. I like little Friday the 13th action.
A little bit of Friday the 13th, eh?
Yeah. So, but I mean, like pretty much anything. I think AMC will play Halloween movies all month or whatever like that. So I record pretty much everything they have on there, and
That's true. Yeah.
Halloween also another fucking classic.
So, are you a Freddy or a Jason guy?
Jason.
Jason, eh?
No, I think only because I don't like. I watched what's that? I think I watched a later Freddy movie, and it was just his character wasn't as serious anymore. He was like half, like literally half, like comedian, half like scary guy. So I think I like Jason more just in the fact that he stays his character. He doesn't like.
Yeah.
They don't try and make him something else. He is what he is. He's just like a machine, and he just keeps on coming back. Can't kill him. Like,
he is a
but
beast.
early on, though, I think I was really just afraid of Freddy Krueger, as most kids probably are.
Yeah, to be fair, like the dream thing
Dreams,
is
exactly,
scary, right?
You have scary dreams when you're a kid, and that's fucking it.
Yeah, so I just kind of got one on in the background here now. Can you hear that a little bit?
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Like,
just a little taste. And I'm sure that everybody's freaking seen some of these movies at least once. They caught them somewhere along the way. I'm sure that.
popped out a full screen.
Want to see a full screen ditty or
Just
what?
for the peeps at home, you can see in the corner there. It's a little screen action, so people actually, if you're watching along with us, you can actually see what's on the screen. We're playing a little clip from the Nightmare on Elm Street here, Freddy.
Yeah, this is
a 1984 classic.
Yeah, I like Steve. So I just
So that's
randomly
a-
picked,
so-
I just randomly picked a scene. Like I'm not gonna go
You're
around.
not, you're not a Freddy.
I am like I remember really enjoying these when I was a kid and stuff. But I haven't watched them recently. I went. I forgot about that though. It's unreal. Super good. Johnny Depp got his start in one of those films. Eh?
Yes, yeah.
That's kind of funny. But yeah,
There's a lot of under not underrated, I guess, but like before they were stars kind of thing. Like
in horror movies, especially 80s, 90s. Yeah,
there
for
was
sure.
I think it was Halloween. I don't know what the Return
Even
of
like
Michael
even the
Myers or
first
something
one,
like
right?
that. But like Paul Rudd was in that one. He was the guy, and I'm like, what is this? Like, this is great.
I'm gonna look it up because Paul Rudd. Eh?
Oh wait, yeah. Halloween,
I didn't know that.
Halloween. So yeah, it wasn't Jason. It was Halloween. Paul Rudd.
You see it here anywhere?
No, yeah, you got the
Oh, I got the wrong thing. Sorry. Whoops. My bad. I see what you're saying there.
Jason.
That was
But
supposed to be
yeah,
Freddy,
Michael
eh?
Myers. Yeah, he was another sick fuck too.
Oops, put it all together. Freddy.
The Freddy Paul Rudd here, oh boy.
That's all right. First time on to go here with this freaking thing. Let's see here now. Freddy, is that going to come up if I could do it like this under? Definitely not.
But no, it was Halloween Paul Rudd.
Oh, Halloween. Yes. Jesus.
That's
Got me
me
all shagged
distracting you.
Got me all dragged up here now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
This is it right here. We'll put it
Sure, yeah. He looks exactly the same too.
He's
by the
always
way.
looks like fucking Adler.
He doesn't. He
Again.
hasn't changed a bit in.
No, man. He's like, because he's what, 50 something or whatever
Oh,
the hell
yeah.
it is at this point.
Yeah.
There he is, though. Looking like he's 12. You good over there?
Yeah. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. So yeah, this is young Paul Rudd, but still looks like same Paul Rudd. It's just kind of crazy.
He's always Paul Rudd. The funny part is he's always Paul Rudd. Like he never really changes.
No. Even
What he does or whatever.
Yeah, no, even as Ant-Man or This Is 40, he's the same kind of guy.
He is always pretty much the same type of feller, man. It's freaking hilarious to me. He's so funny though.
He's great, yeah. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I also like him.
Fucking Michael Myers.
See now, like I really like the Halloween series.
Yeah,
that was mine.
Now, one crossover I would have loved to see would be a Halloween Michael Myers and then Jason Voorhees Friday 13th. Have they? I don't think
Yeah,
they've
Jason
ever.
versus Freddy.
Freddy, but not Michael Myers.
Oh, Michael Myers? No,
Yeah.
no. Is there? No, there's not. That's the. No, I am thinking the right thing. Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Freddy versus Jason
I'm not,
is pretty
whatever.
cool too, I guess. But
Yeah.
I think that could have been a WrestleMania type of match there.
For sure, yeah.
Michael
It's actually
Myers.
pretty sick. We're seeing it from both angles here. We got two snaps. We can see the TV. We can see this. We're right on to go here this evening. Stream must be good,
styling it.
man. Stream must be good. There's only like a millisecond delayed.
Yeah, we're styling and profiling here now,
We're-
boys.
Fuck yeah, boys.
Ladies and gents, the ATY Dub 85 fucking nation over here.
Nation of domination.
Nation of domination. No,
See here.
we're getting all set up here now, folks.
Turn it off there now, so we don't get it.
So what was one of the earlier Halloween movies you've seen? Like, or horror movies.
like
you should say.
so. I mean, there's always like the like Scooby Doo Halloween and
I
Garfield
suppose,
Halloween
yeah.
movice, those
Yeah.
type of stuff. But in terms, like, I don't like. I mean, as much as I say they're Halloween movies,
Yeah.
but like when I want to talk about horror movies, kind of thing, right? So, so the first one was probably Ghostbusters 1. In real, true reality of it all.
I think me too.
I would
yeah.
assume.
One of the two, either 1 or 2. I can't remember. I think I vaguely remember seeing 2 in the theater, but not sure if I'm just thinking
wanna
that I did
say-
that or not. But
I definitely did. I don't know if it was like the day it came out. I'll say, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't think it was that type of a thing.
okay, yeah, no,
I feel like it was later, like for an event or like they did it at the Classic on High Street or something like that.
maybe they did, yeah. And if they did that, then that would make a lot of sense. But that's one of the earlier kind of, because what was that? The painting's name? What was his fucking name?
But that's a very good Google
I
question.
should have I should know it because I'm a fan of.
But it's hard to
Is
remember.
it Vigo?
That sounds about right,
Maybe
actually.
Vigo? Maybe Vigo.
Vigo.
Ghostbusters 2.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Yeah.
Oh,
Vigo.
Oh,
Good
Vigo
call,
the
right?
painting.
Good call, right? No.
Is Vigo a real painting? No, it's not.
No, it's definitely. Is it? Let's see. Is it? That'd be sick. Oh, it's actually a photograph of a very careful. What?
Made up scene.
Oh, very carefully made up scene.
Made up scene. So Vigo, Ghostbusters 2, not real.
Not real.
And yeah, so that was probably one of the earlier, because he was a scary character. And then,
Yeah,
of course
man.
they had those
Yeah.
gargoyle-like things that came to life.
Well, I found it weird when two Tobias are trying to bang on the roof.
Bang on the roof.
You know what I mean? When they're possessed by the two demons.
Oh, okay. Was that the nerdy character? What's his name? Oh, Jesus. Rick Moranis?
Rick Moranis.
Was that his
Great
character, or-
Canadian actor? Yeah, him. Yeah. So let's
Or-
see. We'll take it to the final battle
very
here.
strong.
Of course, the freaking ad
Oh,
comes
yeah.
in. Get
we
out
don't
of here,
need
you
no
dirty
ad.
brute.
We don't need no ad.
We'll turn it
You
up.
can mute that shit.
Muted it.
I don't even know what we gotta make you listen to the old ad here now. I'm gonna talk over this one
I'll
now.
give you a screen here now. Give you all a screen here now.
Right, this is what I'm talking about. Party time.
Party time. We got two people here. I don't know if anybody's in the chat. Hello, welcome to the chat if you're in there. We had a couple people stopping by, I noticed, but nobody's sticking around. Say hello. Tell us what your favorite Halloween movie is from the 90s if you're that old or whatever.
It's no, it's always like I said before on a couple earlier one of the earlier podcasts. I think that get down a little bit on that one yet. That I was fucking like I didn't like scary movies when I was a young kid. I mean, I'm talking like 5 to
Yeah.
8-ish, you know, like 9 maybe. Like I was like, oh man, these are pretty fucked up. But I think I got
I know what you
exposed
mean,
a little
though,
too early. But then later on, as I grew up, of course, so like you watch some of these old movies again, and it's like kind of nostalgic. Like
Super, yeah. I agree, yeah. Like even like I posted the other day, I found like the Back to the Future like thing. It kind of reminds me
VHS,
of it becomes the whole trilogy. So like it reminds me of the same time frame as this, you know? what I mean?
yeah,
Like
it does.
it's, it's something about it or whatever. Yeah, what a fuck.
But
this is
yeah,
hilarious. Because then, because like, I mean, so I'll tell you a funny story. To a certain degree, we'll just let that play in the background. Who cares? But yeah, so yeah, we were. I remember being like a young kid. I don't know, because like I don't know what year Vampire Brooklyn came out. I don't really remember.
Who was in that again?
So that's an Eddie Murphy movie, man.
Oh, okay.
It's super good. Oh yeah, we're using I should get a separate browser open up here. It's like Chrome one too.
And
But anyway, it doesn't matter. I remember Will, my cousin, had a room in the basement. He had the coolest room. I've talked about him a couple times, I think. But he had the coolest shit on the go all the time. And yeah, I remember going to his house and he had to rent it. And it was it was funny, it was slick, it was.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's a good movie. Like it's fun. Like it's not serious, obviously. Like
I think I might have seen it, but I can't really remember it. But I'm gonna have to.
it's Eddie
throw it back
Murphy.
to
So that's
Eddie
a good one
Murphy,
if you're looking for something to watch in the next day, 2, 3, 4 days, whatever you're into here. Because Halloween kind of carries over. But if you're looking for something to watch, that's something you should watch. It's really good.
Yeah, Bill Murray was a
Bill Murray.
fucking classic in Ghostbusters, man. He's fucking
Bill Murray's hilarious.
Little Irish crickets.
Holy,
there we go.
holy.
This guy. This
Just
guy.
out here. Just out here.
Chugging,
getting it.
Chugging
Getting it.
beers.
Just getting it.
Thirsty, but.
Sorry,
All right.
am I allowed to
Yeah,
have
no.
a drink?
Yeah, we're allowed. We're allowed. We're allowed. We're allowed.
We're both consenting adults.
Drink on the pod. Yes. But from the Ghostbusters, getting into a little more graphic. Definitely, yeah. The slasher films of old definitely had a little spice to them.
They definitely did.
Okay, now I remember the mullet for sure. Vampires Brooklyn.
Can we get one here? I wonder. Can we get one? Oh yeah, we'll get a clip. Okay, don't want to play the ad.
Yeah.
Frig off the entire.
Find myself a safer job. Like the motherfucking
So he's been bit, obviously. He becomes like a slave then. So he's like his taxi driver, his driver and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
You got
Another classic movie, Friday. If anybody don't know Friday,
Yeah.
that's what's his name from Friday.
Shout out to the old dad on
Should have
Friday.
old dad on Friday. He's also
Passed away.
on Boondocks. He's the dad on Boondocks, that cartoon.
Oh.
That was a really good cartoon from MTV, actually.
Boondocks.
Boondocks.
Boondock
Yeah.
Saints.
No, Boondocks. It was like Boondocks. Saints, good movie too, actually. That's a sick movie.
Yeah, no, not quite the same, but
Not the same. No, two couple black ninja kids from the
I
hood.
never seen it though. I never watched
You
it.
never watched that? That's
No.
super good, man. That's on Tubi.
Oh wow,
I'm pretty
the other
sure.
Shout out to
And it's, what's the other one? It's, something samurai.
oh, fucking not the last Samurai.
No, it's with Samuel L. Jackson voices his like spiritual dude or whatever. Oh my god, it's right in my back. I can picture it.
I can't think of it. I want to say
Well, that's
it's
gonna
something, but I'm not saying it. I don't know why. What was that movie? No, yeah, the Snakes on a Plane. That was
Snakes on a plane. Oh yeah,
is that a scary movie?
yeah.
We're getting way off track. Definitely had no snakes on a plane in my head before this podcast.
That's all right. It's kind of a horror. I mean, in between.
In between here. Yeah, I know. Do you know any like in it like the people like the psychological and the horrors? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
thrillers and stuff like that. Well, I don't even know. Like you know what I mean? I'm not the movie. I'm not Siskel and Ebert over here.
No.
But no, I like a little bit of like Scream was definitely.
Yes.
That's a series that.
Yeah. So to me, like that's a dandy, right? Like that reminds me of being a kid.
Because we grew up in that era, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So like Scream. Scream was like came out when I remember when I was like I don't know what was the first one came out. Let's get on to Google here. Now.
He's one. Yeah, that Ghostface. He's one of my favorites too. Like I think that was a good character, and it lasted a long time. And that's
96,
That's a Wes
so it's like-
Craven fucking banger too. So
It is, yeah.
Shout out to Wes Craven and the horror fucking.
Have you followed it into the recent trend, like past 3?
No, like the
kind of thing.
No,
No, neither have I. Really.
I might have seen. Yeah, I might have seen the 4, and then the reboot of it in 2022, Scream. I think I might have seen that one, but I haven't seen the new one with that new broad. What's her name? Olivia, whatever. She's got that song. I don't know what the fuck it. But anyway, or whoever's in the movie. I haven't seen the newest one. Where's the fucking movie? I don't know.
Whoever
Shit,
it is.
I'm just a old fucker born in '85.
Born in
We're back
85.
in '85 on the pod.
That's the best. That was the best year ever to be born in. Let me see. Okay, so let's see.
Born to be.
How did I separate that? How did I do that? That was
Oh, nice.
incredible.
Like drag it to one
I'm
side.
gonna do over here.
Nice.
Give it in.
Yes.
Okay, so we want to do a Scream. Let's see.
Scream, baby. David Arquette.
David Arquette. Shout out David Arquette, buddy.
Shout out.
What's the first one? This would be from the first one right here. We got a couple clips where he eats the blood and everything. Gross. Dirtbag.
Yeah.
And fucking Buddy from Scooby Doo, man. What's his name? Whatever that dude's name is, he's super good in everything that he ever gets involved
Yeah,
in.
he seemed psycho in this for sure. Is that
Yeah.
is his name? No, I don't know what his name is. Fuck.
Allow me to tell you very quickly, if I can here. Matthew Lillard.
Right. Yes.
All right, we got some shit. Okay, you got a bit of that?
Oh yeah.
Surprise, Sydney.
Surprise. Sydney.
Classic. That's the classic shit.
The voice changer, yeah, is a classic thing. It's classic horror movie tropes, right? But that's a good one from this one, I will admit. That is a good one from this one.
Yeah, like the opening scene where he makes a phone call and then like, you know what I mean? Like that lives on for a long, for fucking ever in the horror movie sphere.
Yeah, it does, actually.
We already played that game, remember? You lost.
I like this.
Oh yeah.
Fun game, Sydney.
A lot of stabbing. There was a lot of stabbing in the
Lot of
90s
stabbing.
movies. Because they don't really shoot many people. They just look at the spick when he's moving.
Get it right?
HD.
You die.
You're crazy, both of you.
Actually, you prefer the term psychotic.
Yeah,
never
always crazy when your friend
You're
turns
always
out,
crazy.
turns out to be a serial killer.
Yeah. Well, it's your own fault for having a serial killer person.
Couldn't believe how
Fuck's
easy
sake.
he was to frame. Watch a few movies. Take
I fucking love this movie, though.
Yeah,
So good.
deadly.
This one and the second one are really good.
Getting me right into the movie, or
I know, I don't
just a
wanna-
little clip.
Just turn down. Watch that. We'll commentary it as we're watching it.
Sydney. Oh, see now my voice is already like that. See, I'm scary coming across. It's scaring. Everyone's scared now.
Then Scream 2. So the other ones, who was in this one? Let's get a clip out of here now. What do you got here, boys? Give me this one. I like this clip.
Drew
This is the
Barrymore.
opening clip. I like this. This is from Scream, though. But
Yeah, and then
this is a classic clip.
Who are you trying to reach?
What number is this?
What number are you trying
What number are you trying to reach?
Well, I think you have the wrong-
Rose McGowan was another.
Rose. Because
Scream queen.
what movies do you dig with her in there, my good sir?
Oh, I don't know.
So why did that
Scream
Didn't-
Queens from the 90s.
Didn't she have a Didn't she have a scene like that as well in a Scream?
I believe so. Let's see. Let's do a Scream Queens shout out moment here.
I believe she got caught up in the garage door, and squished.
Yes.
She tried to like sneak out through the. I don't know. Someone did anyway.
Kathy Bates.
Someone did anyway.
Jada Pinkett Smith, you're
Yeah.
canceled. Get out of here.
Kathy Bates. She was good in Misery because I watched that.
She's
recently.
in good in the office.
That was on AMC. I didn't like her in the office.
You don't like her?
She's a bitch.
Well, that's kind of what makes it funny because she's not really like that. She always plays a super sweet Southern lady.
Yeah, well, no, and then that other guy, what's it? I forget. I'm gonna butcher his name. Idris Alda or something like that shit like
Oh, Idris Elba.
that. Elba, whatever the fuck his name is. But anyway, he was on The Office. I hated him on that too. I'm just throwing that out there.
Fuck that guy. It's gonna be full screen
Fuck
here
that
for
guy.
the ladies and gentlemen at home. So I know what you did last summer, so I was just about to bring this up actually.
Okay,
So this is another like slasher.
because I find
90s
this is
film.
like the brother sister to Scream. Didn't they? They
To
came
me,
out
like almost
close.
identically at the same time. Like they
Yeah.
were doing. Remember, because all the MTV Music Awards and stuff were always kind of like,
That's so Hollywood too, isn't it?
kind of like it was always the same. Like Nev Campbell would come out with Jennifer Love Hewitt and all this shit and whatever, right? And then like Sarah Michelle Gellar would come out 'cause she was Buffy, right? Like
Right.
because like horror was like a huge deal.
Got a
in
big
90s.
bump in the 90s.
It did, yeah, a huge bump.
Bump in the night.
Bump in the night.
Bump in the 90s.
That's a good one. Bump in the 90s. You
There we go.
get a fucking shirt with that put on it.
Hey,
That's
another
actually
merch.
fun.
Hey, just plugging the merch here.
That's actually good.
Bump in the 90s.
So Nev Campbell, of course, like from the Scream series, she's like the main character of all that.
Yeah. Big fan. Sidney Prescott.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scream
Scream series is
series.
Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer are like two of my favorite
Pretty,
series is from
pretty
that time
baller
frame.
for Wes Craven to come out with the fucking Scream series after
Yeah. And then like she was
from
in
Freddy
this too.
Krueger, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And like Sarah Michelle Gellar was also in I Know What You Did Last Summer,
right.
right? Because she was the main character in that because she was so popular from Buffy and shit.
Yeah, she definitely had a fall.
Rose McGowan, there you are from Scream. Oh yeah, she is she is the one from the door. I forgot about that. Well, not that I forgot about it, but I kind of forgot it was her. Rose
She doesn't.
McGowan.
Yeah, she doesn't look nothing like that now.
No,
She was in Grand Prairie this summer.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Grande Cane.
Grande Con.
Grande
Speaking of that, what is it? G Popcom? Is that what's coming up here?
G-pop. Yeah, there's
G-pop?
a little. There's a little kind of like a Comic-Con kind of market fair thing kind of going on there. November 24th, 25th.
Yeah. So anybody listening about that at home, that's pretty sick too. We'll probably stop around there. We'll see one of us probably
We'll probably
peeking
stop
around.
around.
I'm
Yes.
gonna have a poke around. I'll be wearing a shirt.
I'll be wearing the ATY dub.
Yeah, like I
85.
say, might even be wearing a Christmas.
Hey, we got that Christmas drop coming out soon too.
So everybody do the Christmas drop.
And it's pretty.
It's gonna be cool.
limited. It's just gonna
Yeah.
be the one this
Yeah.
year, and we're not gonna be able to do it.
We're gonna leave it on for like just right up until like Christmas. Basically, we'll leave it up till like say January 1st, kind of a thing.
And then you'll have to.
That's
settle,
it. Then
settle
you'll have
for
to
the
buy it.
regular
Then you have to
merch.
buy it on eBay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to buy it on eBay.
So this is a good movie too, man. Candyman. You ever see that movie?
I
good
don't
movie.
think I've seen the original in '92.
No.
No.
They're good. These are good. Like
But,
all these are old faculty. That's a good one. That's like kind of a hidden gem too.
Elijah Wood, Josh Hartnett. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that Gwyneth Paltrow? No,
No.
she was not in that movie.
No. Who? It's pretty sure. No, because that's her. Clea Duvall.
Okay,
Uh,
little off base with that.
and then you got Jamie Lee Curtis, the ultimate.
She's the queen.
She's the queen, man. She's in everything. Like she's in everything.
She's had a big old feud there with her brother Michael Myers.
Yeah. That's so good, man. The movie's so good.
Yeah.
The first one's really good. Like there's if you ever watched what's the documentary? What's the Netflix show? The Movies That Made Us.
Yes.
If you're into that and into like how movies were made and stuff, so the one for Halloween, the one for Freddy, like all those three top. Because like when I was a kid, it was only Halloween. Like these were the top, and then it was like the Night of the Living Dead and that kind of shit.
Yeah, Evil
like that
Dead
type of
and
shit,
shit.
right? Evil Dead, yeah, all that kind of shit, right? So, but like to me, like Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street
Yeah.
and what you call it, they're the same ones, right? Like they're all like this. They're the classics to me, right?
Yeah, because I mean, there's so many that we're not going to be able to touch on because like it goes like they go way back. I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot of ones that
characters,
came
you know what I mean?
famous
like
or
the,
whatever.
like you know what I mean, werewolves and like vampires, and then like
Oh,
stuff
there was
from, like,
everything,
the, like
man.
black and white era of movies, like the original. So, but like
Oh yeah.
to go through it all, we would need a 7-hour podcast.
Oh yeah, and even from the '90s, man. Like, cause I mean, like I was saying, I've said it a bunch of times. Like, it was really popular in the '90s. Like,
Yeah.
horror movies became really popular again.
And vampires, Dracula's had
The vampire thing.
Everyone had
really
a big
took off.
old hard on for vampires back in the day.
Yeah, it wasn't just when Mr. Shiny Pants came along there.
The fucking Batman.
No, fucking Twilight Bye.
Yeah, Batman. No,
Oh, he is Batman. I guess technically that's true enough. Never even thought about that. Good call, Ryan Snow.
not that I haven't seen it, but
I seen it. I went to the theater and seen it because it seemed like it was going to be awesome, and then they turned it around from a rated R to a PG-13
Oh.
bullshit, and then that sucked.
no, I never seen that one.
Yeah, that sucked.
But that's
Something like that.
too bad.
That is.
Ben Affleck's probably better. I haven't seen
It
any of
is,
those
yeah.
either.
In a way, I don't mind. Like people shit on that. I don't
haven't-
really mind it. I'm just not into DC's universe. They don't do anything that I don't know that excites me or whatever we're trying to use. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they're
just
not as
really
into it
interested.
as Marvel. They just kind of they're just
No.
putting it out just to put them out. They don't get deep into it like Marvel does. My opinion, just my opinion.
No, and I mean the Marvel thing's almost become obnoxious in the other direction. It's like
Oh yeah, we've said
it's
it
quite
before.
enough
Too
now,
much,
right?
Yeah, too much.
See what we got. See who else we missed on the list here. Jamie King. I remember her from some stuff. Let's see if anybody remembers. Emma Roberts. Oh yeah. Some of these are from the early 2000s too.
Have you ever watched any American Horror Stories?
Of that show?
Yeah.
No, not really. I think I watched a little bit of the first season, maybe. I can't really remember.
I think I've watched like 6 or 7 seasons of that now.
Yeah.
And like I like it because like every season is different.
Yeah.
Like they have a different kind of wraps around a different premise or whatever.
Yeah.
But kind of some of the same characters.
Yeah.
So that guy from the Dahmer,
Yeah, because some of the people
Show.
like
he's on a bunch of
some of the people are like in
seasons.
control of it or whatever.
But yeah. So definitely check out the first season because it was it was like a haunted house one.
Yeah.
And Dylan McDermott was in that one as well. And I think, but I really enjoyed the first season.
Yeah.
But every season is something different. So
Yeah, I do know
some I
that.
do like more than others. That's all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
But yeah, it's good TV series.
Some
I guess
good
we could have brought that one up on the last pod.
But that's
Like I
all
said,
right,
I
man.
don't.
There's so
I can't
much
think.
st- and the thing is, there's so much stuff. Like there's so much stuff out there.
So
Like-
much stuff in my brain, I can't get it out in a microphone.
Well, that too. Like especially in one shot, like it's hard to get through it all, man. I'd be the first one to say that.
Yeah.
But
That's kind of how my brain is like firing up when we're like sitting here sometimes, and I'm just like can't
because I just want to say everything all at once.
all at one time.
It's hard to keep track. Like I say, honestly, we need our own notepads trying to keep track of everything. Let's have a notepad.
Keeping notes. Keeping notes.
Take
But
some
guess
notes.
what? We're freestyling here for all the peeps. If you're watching at home,
Yeah.
even if you're watching this later, if you're watching this a week from now.
Well, that's the
month
thing
from
is,
now.
this is going to be up there or whatever. I'm going to export the video file. I'm going to stick it on YouTube because I couldn't get the YouTube thing to work. But I mean, that's here nor there. So yeah, we'll get all that figured out. We're going to be on YouTube here by the end of next week.
Damn.
Damn. And then we're going to be broadcasting live on there, I believe, as well, or hopefully at least anyway.
Yeah, now we're really worldwide.
Worldwide. Just call us Pitbull.
Pitbull.
Pitbull. The year was 1985.
And the year was 1985.
See what's in this
What if
list. Poking around the list here now.
we get a person?
I
Oh,
forgot that it was like that in 1990. I think that's a fucking
80s.
80s movie. Yeah, I don't know why.
Do you know what? Going now that you brought up, and I see that red-haired fuck right on there.
Yeah,
I think that might be one of my earliest
Misery. Oh, yeah.
like seeded hatred towards clowns.
For
for
clowns,
one.
you'd like all
And-
clowns, eh?
And like that early thing about horror movies that I hated.
Yeah,
I think it's fucking
That's
from
it.
man.
got an early glimpse of it and didn't like it.
Not a fan. I just know of like seeing bits of the movie, and it's just
Yeah.
like this is fuck. I hate clowns, and I still hate clowns. Fuck them.
It doesn't.
They don't bother you too much.
Depends. Yeah, not really. Doesn't
not a
bug me.
fan.
But I'll tell you something creepy about me is that I don't like clowns. Like necessarily, like I wouldn't like go to see clowns, but I find it entertaining when people are like scared of them.
Oh,
So yeah, but what it is I don't know who it was, but somebody, I can't remember now. One of my aunts or somebody. Anyway, they bought me a piggy bank, but it's a clown.
okay.
And it was in my room since I was a kid, so like it doesn't really bother me. And then when I was a kid, I had a clown light switch.
Oh, well, clowns were big, a little bit big in the '90s too. I remember.
I think so, yeah. And it just didn't bug me in the
But
same way.
It's weird. Like I remember seeing like figurines. I like said figurines,
Oh,
and
yeah.
posters. I just remember like it's like what is with these clowns? But yeah, I'm not one of those. I'm like mid, so I'm like I'm not gonna fucking make a reaction and like run away from a clown, but I'm just gonna be like
I don't
take one
enjoy
more
it
take one
necessarily.
more fucking step, but I'm gonna fucking stick that red shoe up your buttocks. I was gonna say yeah, right up yours.
Right up your arsehole. Zoom in one here now for the people. There you go. That's funny. But yeah, Night of the Living Dead. You ever watch any of them? Bender Wicked. They're super like, I mean, they're not B-rate movies, but they're like kind of like B-rate movies.
Jeez, is that Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers?
It actually could be, to be fair. He's in a bunch of movies you don't even know.
Yeah, he made a classic.
Bomb that in your pile there, Lo.
He made a fucking cameo into
Thanks, Doc.
what was that? Fear and Loathing Las Vegas.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
He was in a like you said.
He's in
bunch of-
RoboCop.
Really?
Yes, man.
he
He's
was
like
in
one of the
Back
bad
to the
dudes. He's
Future,
in Back to
too.
the Future. Yeah, he's in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because he was the that
Irish cricket.
Irish cricket. Oh shit! I gotta fill up the glass here.
But he's over here. 2 in a row, man. Oh, man. So these are like George Romero stuff, like zombie movie. You know what I mean? Like zombie stuff. Should we, let's play a little bit of, this. Yeah.
But no, I like Night of the Living Dead and stuff like that. No, I don't remember none of that.
Let's see here now. We'll get right onto this.
Zombie.
I remember these because this was one of the first movies I actually rented when I was a little kid. Me and one of my friends at the time from Pat Annals, right across the street from you.
They
This is the
came
trailer.
to pay
Sick.
their respects.
Coming to get you, Barbara.
Why do you have to be so cruel?
Yeah, I think it was this guy, Glenn Freak.
Yeah.
And
Tell me.
he lived right across the street from you. Essentially, remember that house? Like if Pat Annals is right next to it. But
Okay.
anyways, yeah, he lived in that house, and
didn't know.
we went into Pat's spot, rented this,
Shelter.
and fucking frightened the shit out of ourselves.
Well, yeah, that would have been pretty intense.
I'm pretty sure it was the first set of boobies I seen too, because I don't know if it's this one or the second one, because we rented 2 of them, and she stands on top of the grave and dances. I don't know if it's this one or
Dead end.
They're coming right for us.
I don't know if it's no, this is not it. This is a different movie.
Look, like we said before,
No, the other one's Dawn of the Living Dead.
Dawn of the Living Dead.
That's the one I see.
Okay, there was a bunch. There's a bunch.
I've seen a bunch of these as well because these are really good. Because there's a bunch of zombie movies. Like zombies were popular too. We were a little bit there, right?
Okay, and speaking of which, I gotta give a little shout out to Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead is really good. I believe
That's fucking super funny, and it's good. Like it's fucking good. It's a classic.
Yeah, it's super fucking funny, man. I'd be the first one to say that.
Down at the Winchester.
Down at the Winchester.
Yes.
That's so funny.
You got
man.
red on you.
That's so good. Yeah, George Romero. Yeah, like so he did a bunch of these. Of course, we did a pile of those. The Exorcist. Oh, so like this is The Exorcist 3. So like I do remember this one too. But this is another one of my favorite kind of like. I like the first. I like the first one a whole lot. The second and third one they're here and there, but
never seen. I seen bits of the first one.
Oh man, it's worth watch. It's really good.
It's iconic.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was on AMC. Shout out AMC.
Yeah.
The other night, and I watched bits of it, but I was like, man, it's just like, I flipped the channel.
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't know.
Channel flipper.
It depends on what you're into. Like I found, I got really into a lot of the like religious based horror movies.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing like that. Stigmata was another one. Like Stigmata is like one of my favorite movies of all time. That movie, like The Exorcist 2, 3. Candyman was kind of like that. Like even the vampire movies are kind of in that realm, right? Because they all kind of deal with the same type of stuff, right? Like a lot of Catholic religion-y kind of stuff in there.
That of course that would freak you out because like you're gonna fucking
yeah.
believe like this could probably happen to
Yeah,
you.
exactly,
So,
yeah.
I don't want to cross the line too much.
Yeah.
I get struck down here.
Struck down by
Struck down
Jeebus.
by lightning here.
But The Exorcist was a good one, and Tremors is a classic. Kevin Bacon, so good.
That's a good
That
one.
was that's also a very classic. I remember watching that at Jeffrey Pretty's house there one day.
Yeah, no, yeah. Kevin Bacon is fucking excellent in that movie.
That's
always a good one you can rewatch.
Yeah, I watched that the other day actually.
Gremlins, yeah. Gremlins was now that was another like they made it like mainstream, like Gremlins and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
a little gremlin. Like,
Because it
so
came
cute,
out around
right?
the same time with
They had every kind of toy and fucking
yeah, like
McDonald's.
because it's similar to, like I say, it reminds me something about same as Back to the Future time frame. There's something about movies that were made like during that time frame that are very similar. You know what I mean?
It was in that era for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's just a different. They have a certain nostalgic factor or something. Yeah, because the first one was made in '84. Right? I mean, it's 6 years later. I mean, it took a long time to make these movies too, right? So
all the animatronics and
Yeah.
different shit they had to do, but for all
Hulk
those...
Hogan makes an appearance in that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dog. Now,
No.
see, this is another one. This is another one of my favorite movies too. Silence of the Lambs.
Like,
I
and
love
I-
the fuck
and
out
I-
of this movie.
I said earlier, like the psychological.
And this was deep into
yeah.
that, like the Hannibal Lecter thing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lambs. Now that one that he fucked with your mind here.
Yeah, man. This is one of the. This is another one of the first horror movies that I really got into. But I bought a copy of this. Cheers, he says. But I bought a copy of this like on DVD, like the old school one with the black flip up and the paper front.
Oh, okay.
Like first when DVDs kind of came around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was one of my favorite ones, man. It's so good. Yeah, I could watch this today. It's still very like super captivating to me.
You could.
I never really got too much more into the Hannibal series, like the Red Dragon,
Me
and like
neither.
what they're talking about up here, like Hannibal Rising. It's good, definitely good. And then Mads Mikkelsen did the TV show that was really good, but it doesn't feel connected.
No.
Or something. I don't know. I mean, like it's the same people or to a certain degree and stuff, but it doesn't feel connected to me. I don't really like it as much. But the first one is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, that one will hold up forever. Yeah.
This is another one too. Like Bram Stoker, Dracula. So this is fucking Gary Oldman. Fucking Gary Oldman can do.
Pretty cool.
Goddamn, Gary Oldman can do anything, man.
Some pretty good makeup and effects for sure for that back in the early 90s.
Do you remember this movie? Did you watch this movie before?
I don't know. And it's one of those things that was super popular.
Yeah.
When someone says Bram Stoker's Dracula, it's like, yep, I know what that is.
Yeah.
But
it's a good movie. It's a Francis Ford Coppola.
I might have watched
picture,
it once, but I don't. It's not like a re-up every Halloween season.
No, for sure not. No, like this is something you got to like sit down and watch. It reminds me of Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
I find they're in the same vein. Like there's a lot of stuff going on. Like it's very, very, very dramatic. Like it's Winona Ryder, Keanu Reeves, is, there are characters in it, and yeah, it's pretty. Like Anthony Hopkins is also in it too. Yeah, like Gary Oldman plays Dracula, and he's like the sickest Dracula to go. Francis Ford Coppola, like he's an unreal director. It's very arty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's that type of a thing, right?
And
But it's a really good movie.
it doesn't give you the quick slasher.
No, none of
effects,
that.
right?
There's none of
So
that going on. No, it's not that type of a movie.
It's a long kind of process.
And like Candyman, I mean, that's a good movie. Dead Alive, same thing. Like this is the kind of like the start of the slasher thing, right?
Slasher.
That's funny because I believe this. Yes, it does. Yeah. Army of Darkness. Now, like that's like the Evil Dead. Like so good. Sam Raimi, so good. Bruce Campbell, so good. I mean, that's a classic. Like if anybody is really listening to us a lot, they know lots about this. Like I've only ever really I'll be 100% honest. I've only ever seen it probably 3 or 4 times, but it's I like it. I like it a lot. And then, like I say, Interview with the Vampire, like a drawn out, long vampire movie.
Look at those two.
Look at these
each
handsome
other.
devils, though. What?
They're looking at each other like,
Kiss me.
yeah.
Just kiss me.
I tried watching it. Like I think I mentioned this maybe a couple pods ago, but I tried watching this movie. It's one of those
Very
things I just
romantic-y,
couldn't get into
very-
it. I was just like, eh.
Yeah, it's really good. Like the acting is really good. Like it's super
Yeah,
good. Like
they're
there's some.
fine,
It's just
yeah.
creepy
And
a
it
little
was a
bit
very
too.
popular movie too at the time.
Yeah, but it's based off of Anne Rice. Like Anne Rice was really popular at the time, and that's really the only reason I got any kind of like. I think anyway. I mean, like really kind of got anywhere because it was an Anne Rice novel.
Right.
And I mean, like I'm not into that kind of thing. The movie was really good. Like I like anything Brad Pitt does. Really, to be fair about it.
That kind of makes a little more sense now.
Yeah, it was Anne Rice, right? Anne Rice was really
If
popular.
If it was a, what kind of a little romancy novel
Yeah,
turned
it was
to
a-
movie.
Yeah, that's what
I
it
can
is.
see
Really,
that.
right? The Mouth of Madness. I don't know if I've ever seen this.
I don't think I've seen that either. No.
I'm not going to comment. I've never seen it. I'll move on. And then you got like the Nightmare series, right? Like, I mean, that's classic.
that
stuff.
goes without
That's
saying,
classic stuff there, right? And I love those movies. I like all those stuff. Like Seven now. This is a movie. So like Gwyneth Paltrow. So like this is like the power couple of this early
Oh, power cup.
90s, right? Fucking bit of fucking
90s.
Gwyneth Paltrow and a bit of fucking Brad Pitt. But this is so Fincher is my favorite film director, and
Yes. He's fucking
he also directed Fight Club as well, Alien 3, and a couple other things that you'd like. A couple of Perfect Circle music videos.
awesome. Yeah, he did that new. There's that show
Black Swan is a new
on
movie.
Netflix, and they interview like serial killers and stuff.
Yes, yeah.
It got cut off after one season, and everyone like freaking out.
Yeah, it was really good though. Yeah, I do know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it is though. Yeah, he's the man to me. But yeah, Seven is like one of the same thing. Like one of the first early movies that I was like, oh, I watched it more than once. It was fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like it was pretty cool. I did enjoy that. Dust Till Dawn, Quentin Tarantino written himself into a
Classic. Yes.
situation where he gets his stuff his fucking moat around her fucking foot.
No kidding, eh? Like
Salma Hayek's foot.
jeez.
So good. We just did Scream. Go watch Scream though. That's first 3 are really good. Cube. I remember watching this, but I don't remember this.
Cube, no.
I remember I've seen this because I believe I watched it around the same time. Like same thing with Pi. I can't remember that. Event Horizon. This is a movie I talked about before. This is really good. It's fucking Hellraiser meets Alien kind of a thing. Fucking this kind of the way that everybody describes this is really good. I won't say anything. Really good.
Event Horizon.
Yeah, but it's space. It's like space horror, right? I enjoy a bit of space horror. Blair Witch Project. Now that's something I never even wrote on my piece of paper, to be honest.
What do you think about Blair Witch Project?
I really liked it, man. When I was a kid, like not so much. Like I do like it now. So I went and seen the new one at the theater, and it was wicked to see it
really?
in the theater. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was really fun. Like I mean, it wasn't like this is the most brilliant movie I've ever seen, but it was like
Most brilliant film.
this is this is the most brilliant film I've ever seen.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
But it was fun in the theater, man. You're in the theater, people are fucking freaking out because shit's going. You know what I mean? Like it's fun,
Okay.
right? Like it was a fun experience. And I went there with my brother-in-law. That was cool. So it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I will say that. And I really enjoyed those movies when I was a kid. Like I bought the collector edition on double VHS, which exists technically somewhere. I don't know where that ended up, but it's probably at my parents' house or something. But
Double VHS.
yeah, it had the extended cut. So on the other side was like behind the scenes stuff.
bonus before it was bonus.
Yeah, it was sick. I bought it at Walmart, but it was yeah, what was it? It was like bonus footage and like shit like that. It was pretty sick actually.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to be fair. And then there was a second one and a third one and a fourth one. The fourth one was I think is the one I watched.
I think I
It
remember
was really good though.
initially. I remember being a little let down
It scared a lot of people. It scared the fucking shit out of a lot of people.
because it was constant tension. Constantly,
Constantly, man.
you don't know if you're going to see something or what, but it's like tension, building up.
Yeah, and it was like harrowing
And the
attention
movie ends,
too, right?
right?
Because you're in. Yeah, well, the camera. Spoiler alert. The camera pans to the corner of the room, and then sees the missus in the corner, and then that's it. Right? So it's I mean, it's fucking. I get it. It is scary, and at the time, like it was kind of like guerrilla foot. You know, it was like a guerrilla movie.
Yeah, it's like a
Because they weren't really advertising it necessarily, like in the classic way of advertising, right?
because
So there was that.
They almost kind of made you want to feel like that the movie was real. Like these are
Yeah,
this
so
like really happened. Like
Let's
these,
bring up a clip here.
because it's like three young people went into.
Four, I
Oh, it was
believe.
four. Okay, 4 young people go into the woods. And they made it seem like it was a real documentary. To me,
Yes,
it-
they did. Yeah, and it like there was nobody.
It's
So
like,
let's.
oh, so
so
what
this
is this
is.
fucking thing?
So let's play the. We're gonna get a fucking. Of course, we're gonna get that.
That was 99, eh?
It's 99. Yeah.
Okay.
I know, man. It makes you feel old a little bit, don't it?
'Cause
Good
I
14
thought it
when
was
that
a
came
little
out.
bit earlier.
Home, which I am leaving the comforts
I
of
guess
for
I
the
was,
weekend to explore
good
the
there.
Blair Witch.
So full screen is bad boy. So the footage from 1994 is what they claim, right?
Oh, okay.
Very glad.
This area's been haunted by that old woman for years.
I don't know why you have to have every conversation on video.
Because we're making a documentary.
Not about us getting lost. We're making a documentary about a witch.
I know.
Lost? Admit that first.
No, I know we're not lost.
You're all over the place.
So how do we know it was people?
Yeah.
Well,
Super
even
good.
if it wasn't, I'm
This,
not gonna
this,
play with
yeah,
that
like
either.
this. The first time I seen it, kind of scared the shit out of me. Not gonna lie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is good
Yeah.
too, actually.
That kind of reminded me when you said you've seen it in a movie in theater, like, and everyone's screaming and stuff like that. I seen one of the newer Texas Chainsaw Massacres in theater one time. I think it was probably like almost 15 years ago now or whatever.
Yeah, when
But-
that one came out, I know the remake or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, same thing. People screaming in the theater. It kind of makes it real intense when people are
Yeah.
like,
If everybody else is into it, you are too.
Yeah, it's
Or you
like,
feel
oh.
like you should be.
yeah, no, yeah, fucking Blair Witch. Blair
Blair Witch is
Witcher.
good, man. Blair Witch is good. I thoroughly enjoyed that, man. I don't know. I wasn't really into the lore of it kind of thing. Like I thought that was interesting.
What's the one thing I thought it was real?
Well, that's what I mean. Like it was a bit dodgy in a way, right? Like it was cool, right? Oh, remember Arachnophobia?
Yes, I do.
That was a big deal too. People were really wigged out by that movie. I remember that too.
Well, I'm not a fan of spiders by any means, but
No, but nor am I. But
that was definitely a popular movie at the
that
time.
was very popular. Yeah, I remember that.
93% Rotten Tomatoes review too, by the way.
Yeah.
Jeff Daniels is always a classic.
Yes, and that's the thing. And John Goodman.
John Goodman's in that.
Yeah, it was a good movie, man.
Nice. I haven't seen that in many years.
I watched that like I want to say a few months back now. Did live. What else we got here? Tremors. Probably good. Oh, Sixth Sense. That's a good movie too, man. M. Night Shyamalan's, I guess, not necessarily debut, but first thing that made him really. Anybody know who he was? I feel.
Oh man,
I don't know.
that blew my mind when I was whenever I
man.
watched it. Whenever it came
It did
out
for a
on
lot of people.
DVD or whatever it was, or VH. I don't remember like what that was. I'm pretty sure I rented it.
Oh, you definitely rented it somewhere,
And,
but it was a big deal, like because it was different than a lot of the other, movies that were around that time. Like
said it wasn't like necessarily a horror movie, but it was like kind of suspenseful.
it was psychologically weird.
Yeah,
like
it was
there
like
was
another one of those like.
It was like Signs was kind of like that. I felt too.
Okay.
Signs was kind of like that in a way.
That's a M Night, isn't it too? M Night Shyamalan.
I believe so. Shyamalama.
Shamalama Ding Dong. Midnight Shamalama Ding Dong.
Midnight Shamalama Ding Dong.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking cringe when I hear this.
Nah, it's hilarious. Jacob's Ladder. That's a good movie too. Actually, I've only ever seen that one.
Tim Robbins.
Gremlins new batch. Yeah, Gremlins always good.
New batch of
Sleepy
Gremlins.
Hollow. Yeah, that
Always-
came out in the 90s. Anybody?
Always good.
Tim Burton. Tim
That was
Burton
a
got
good
some
one.
good stuff.
I enjoyed that
I
one.
went to so on Tim Burton, even though Sleepy Hollow is really good. So it's just based off of fucking oh my what
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, yeah. Legend of Sleepy Hollow, right?
Fucking,
It's literally the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Like we'll play the trailer for Lara Ferraro.
You know, with the headless horseman.
Horseman. So I went.
Yeah, it was a good. That was a good movie.
We
I
went.
like that.
Yeah, it was a really good movie actually. We went to. I'll just let it play in the window up here now. I'll put it in the bottom. But we went to see Nightmare Before Christmas last night at the or on Friday night. At
Drive-in.
Drive-in, yeah. Last movie of the year. Super good, man. Super fucking good. I love going to the Outdoor Theater. Shout out to the Outdoor Theater. If anybody is volunteering or whatever you do for that, shout out for that because it is awesome. It's such a good time. The youngsters love the shit out of it, man. It's super good.
It's always
Yeah.
good to
and like
do things
good
for
Tim
the public
Burton
like
movie,
that.
yeah. Yes, man, super good. And there's a good Tim Burton movie to go see, like for the youngsters. I mean, it's a bit spooky and stuff, but it's fun. Like I remember that was like one of my favorite movies, like that James and Giant Peach, those type of movies. They were so good. But yeah, it was a really good experience and like another classic '90s Halloween movie, right?
So you brought the young fella down and watched.
Oh yeah, all of us. We went there as we went down, did family night. Yeah, that's
Nice.
that was our family night. Yeah, it was wicked. We do that a fair bit, to be honest. Like I really like it. It's fucking wicked.
Did they have a double feature?
They always do. Yeah, the next one's Pet Cemetery. But of course, we never stayed around. I would have. Nobody else likes horror movies in my house.
Maybe when you're 5, you don't want to. You want to
Read to be
subject
funny,
him to stuff that I've been traumatized by.
The funny part is probably he'd watch it, man. You don't have a problem with nothing.
Yeah, he'd probably laugh.
He likes horror stuff. He loves Halloween. It's his favorite fucking thing.
Yes, but
There it
he's
is,
going
my
to be
Tim
getting
Burton
some
film.
little treats here now.
Oh yeah, poor fucker, don't get nothing.
When is Halloween? When is that?
2 more days, man.
When is
Today's
so Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, Julie Jones. So you're going to be hearing this now, and you're going to be all Halloweened out here on Wednesday.
Wednesday is Halloween.
No, Wednesday's the pod, but Tuesday is Halloween.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get this. I'll get this one out. I'll have this up on the internet by tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read. So anybody listening now, I should have this up next couple days, kind of thing, or whatever.
Yes.
All right, Ryan. So let's see. We had a list going. We hit almost everything except for Chucky.
Fucking Chucky.
Chucky. So
Fucking Chucky.
So fucking Chucky.
Fucking Chucky.
So what is it? Bride of Chucky is the one I like. Jennifer Tilly.
Oh, okay. For me, I like 2 and 3 better than 1. 1 was,
Yeah, I agree with
bad.
that. I mean, it is Chucky. I mean, it's the original Chucky, but
I mean, what was that kid's name? Might have been Danny. Danny. Might have been that punk bitch, Danny.
punk bitch Danny.
No, I don't know what the kid's name was. Andy. Yeah,
So let's
Andy.
see here. What do we got here?
And he was in 1 and 2. 2 was definitely.
We'll play the trailer. See what we got. Of course, we're gonna get it.
Oh yes.
Look at this fucking cool fella. He's so cool, but he plays guitar
We're gonna have
every
to
day.
get a YouTube Premium.
Yeah, nah.
we can just
Mute it.
wait some time. We can just waste some time here talking a little bit.
Fucking jump by it. Complain about it every time it comes on. So I'll give everybody the window back here. There we go.
And when did
Anybody
this one
watching?
come out?
This is 98, I want to say, or something like that. 96 or 98. Can't remember now. We'll see it now. We'll turn off full screen here at once.
Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, Bride of Chucky. This is my first introduction to Chucky.
Really?
Yeah, I watched this first because it was like I was whatever 10 or whatever when it came out, 8, 9, 10, whatever it was when it came out. But I remember I rented it and watched it. Jennifer Tilly. She was an early crush.
Yeah.
Like a real life person versus like Jessica Rabbit or something.
He had the best laugh.
Oh yeah, I love
Chucky.
Chucky,
had
man.
the best laugh ever.
So imagine now, like somebody let me rent this movie when I was like fucking 8 years old.
Yeah, I don't think there was
Whatever it
any.
is, 10
There was
years old.
much like restriction.
Not much censorships, buddy. Not much restriction wherever I went. Anyway, didn't seem like it. She's there like half naked the whole time, running around, do rituals and everything. It's fucking crazy. It's a hilarious movie. That was like it.
Bride of Chucky.
White Wedding. That was like my. I'm pretty sure that was my introduction to that.
That one is I can't. Yeah, they've been doing the girl. What's her name? Tiffany and Chucky.
Yeah.
They've been doing those for a while. Then I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's.
And Chucky's now they got
Child's Play is the first one. We'll turn
Child's Play.
OG.
Well, Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3.
Because the first two, I think the first one is in 1988. Child's Play, right? Yeah, it says right there.
Yeah.
Everyone has a birthday they'll always remember.
I do remember watching this. So, like, I remember watching Broad Chucky and being like, "Oh, this is what Chucky is," and then go back and watching these. But this is very classic, like 80s. Like a horror trope, you know what I mean? Like this is like classic stuff. Like,
and it was decent. It was a good movie. I
man!
I did watch this like maybe not recently, but like probably 3 months ago.
Oh yeah,
and it was it's pretty good. Bad. And then Shadow 2 began. Child's Play 2 and 3 are on there, and I watched 2 of those recently, and it's just like, holy fuck, these are pretty good.
They are really good. I fucking super liked them, man. They were fucking right on.
Accidents happen at home.
And definitely a little fucking. I was scared of that fucking.
I'm not gonna lie, man. That and the painting Vigo fucking from Ghostbusters freaked me out when I was a kid. Those were the only 2 things though. Like I watched a lot of horror movies and shit like that, but that was the only 2 things that I could say that really fucking was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
And so, as terror.
What do you figure, Ryan?
All of them. I mean, and Freddy too, because the dreams thing.
Yeah, those like I remember watching those on TV and stuff because they would come up like. Because, like, the other side was, like, we could get into a whole other side of this and get into all that, like, cartoony kind of stuff and whatever, but this isn't a kid's show.
This is not a kid's show. Rated R superstars over here.
Rated R superstars. Couple of edges.
Or lives to tell it.
So what do you think, old man?
He's a little bastard, dude.
He's a little bastard.
What do you think? What do we figure out?
So I think we'll probably shut her down on Chucky or what?
Yeah. Chucky's a good one to leave her alone.
Yeah, we're at an hour here now.
Leave the people want more over here.
Yeah, so we probably won't have any topic next week, I don't believe. I don't know what we're going to do. We haven't really decided. Because
we might be pulling up...
Because we're into November now at this point.
Yeah, we got a November to remember here. We're going to put up a little... we might just freestyle it, pick up... Talk about a few things. We'll surprise you, maybe even...
Yeah, maybe we'll just burn out and talk about some shit or whatever. We'll talk shit.
See what's on repeat. See what's on repeat here on our Spotify's.
Yeah, maybe we'll just go through music again. We'll fucking do something. Maybe we'll just sit around shoot shit. We got a whole thing here now. We can just like sit around.
Yeah, I got a thing where I can bring up so whatever the day of the podcast is, I'll bring up Billboard alternative fucking tracks in there. We'll go through a little bit of that.
Yeah, maybe we'll just have a shoot shit day.
Like this day 10 years ago it was probably pull up a little REM music.
Yes, whatever it is, right? But yeah, fucking
Jesus.
Got a couple of dogs looking to get in. That's all right. But yeah, so we'll shut her down here for now. We'll come back in a bit. We're gonna take a little break here. Maybe we'll pop back for a few minutes, and we'll maybe have a game here in a few minutes or whatever. But yeah, we'll pop back. But anybody, thank you everybody for listening. Thank you everybody for following. Thank you for everybody for doing everything.
Yes, we appreciate it.
It's going to be awesome. So yeah, if you're feeling cool, you can stick around or whatever. We're gonna shut her down for a little bit and then
keep the stream going.
Yeah, we'll put the stream back on. So we'll end up in the gaming area here now in a second here. So I'm just gonna turn on the closing stuff here and whatever, and then we'll come back in a little bit. But for everybody listening to the podcast, thank you for following. Thank you for all the stuff going on Instagram. We got a lot of mentions today, a couple shares. We got a couple things going on. So that was really nice to see, and we hear lots of good stuff. So yeah, everybody, thank you. But what do you figure? And it was another episode of...
And the year was
1985.
The Eagle has landed.